Hello there, Virgos. Today we will be examining your astrological forecast for the upcoming month of April. What events will be unfolding, what will be the most significant, what will happen in your love life, what will happen at work and in your personal matters. And very symbolically today we will be looking at a deck that is called Star Maiden. It perfectly corresponds to this zodiac sign. And so, my friends, we are now beginning. The most important thing to remember is that when we eventually reach the 10th house, you will have the opportunity to make any personal wish, one that you would truly like to see come to fruition and fully manifest itself specifically during the month of April. And we will naturally then take a look to see if it will indeed come true, or perhaps when it might be fulfilled and whether it's something you genuinely need at all. All right, then, let's go ahead and take a look now. So, what exactly can Virgos expect to encounter during the month of April? The most important thing to consider is Virgos can expect big changes in April. For many, it could be an unexpected meeting, specifically with a new person. This is a man. A meeting could happen here completely out of the blue for you. Yes, it will just reveal itself from nothing. You won't even be expecting it. Let's add another card for understanding. Yes, these are relationships. This is a relationship that comes about when you've already given up hope of meeting someone. And then in April, it just happens to blossom for you. I see you've had some difficult but already finished relationships. And we see a picture where these relationships have run their course and you're left a little disappointed with this life. However, a new individual is now standing right at your doorstep, a fresh face who has the potential to truly reveal themselves to you. And we will soon discover just how much this person can further unveil their true character and intentions within this forecast. So what exactly awaits you concerning your finances, your financial situation, and your career path? You might experience some slight apprehension because a small delay in your work could hold you back, or perhaps a lack of acceptance of you. This means situations will arise where someone won't want to accept you as you are, or they'll say they don't wish to consider your opinion. But these are events of a temporary nature, just like in principle everything else in your life. I can clearly see that money will be coming your way and you'll be earning it quite easily. Yes, the funds that will be arriving for you, they will be quite stable and reliable. And I can see that the developments within your professional activities and your current work, they are truly beginning to open up right now. And they are bringing forth some very promising future prospects. And this clearly suggests that right here within your work, there is a significant potential for growth, isn't there? Here there could be a salary increase or a promotion because as the cards here show us, you have great prospects connected to your professional activities. Those ladies or young women who are just looking for a job for themselves and are searching for it, well, for you, certainly the second half of the month opens up with quite an interesting offer. An offer that could, in fact, eventually create for you precisely the work you need and which you will truly enjoy, and that will bring you money. The third house. This house represents your pets, your travels, or any planned journeys you might undertake. Let's see if Virgos will have any such trips. You don't have any trips planned for April, but most likely this journey will be postponed to the next month because there's a certain issue you need to resolve in April before you can go anywhere. This is probably connected to relationships that are a little bit painful in nature. And so when you finally leave all these problems behind you, not just a simple path will open up for you, but a distinct and profound feeling will truly reveal itself, a powerful sensation that you must be somewhere else. And then with that clarity, you will be able to embark on a journey and unequivocally discover new roads and opportunities for yourself. However, this is not April. So what exactly awaits you, Virgos, within your home, within your family? And in your home, you will be the one in charge. You won't just manage things. You will be the driving force, the very engine of your family ship. The man who will be by your side, you will be his equal. He is the King of Swords and you are the Queen of Swords. A quite harmonious union will exist between you. We see you've been in this relationship for a long time. You may have been in the same boat for a long time. You may have been close, looking in the same direction. This is precisely what the forecast says, that the man and woman are looking in the same direction. Let's dive into this a little bit more. However, there seems to be a minor feeling of apprehension or perhaps a fleeting misunderstanding, but I assure you it is completely and utterly unnecessary, because what occurred here was either a phone call or some kind of conversation that wasn't particularly favorable for you, which could have potentially caused you a great deal of upset. But I see the situation will even out and you'll keep what you have, meaning your relationship will maintain its usual, its very normal tone when you and your man as one can move in one direction. And for those of you who are simply looking to find your true love, in the 5th house, we will be able to see if you'll have a significant encounter this April, won't we? Perhaps something else quite interesting will be revealed here. And immediately, your own inner strength and your powerful energies will be fully revealed, which will truly govern this entire month. You can, with these energies, attract a person to yourself who will unexpectedly desire to have a relationship with you. And yes, with the next card, we immediately see a man standing very firmly on his own 2 feet, yes, who will be a perfect match for you. Expect, Virgos, a new acquaintance, a new connection, a person who will come to you drawn by your energy, by this very radiance of yours that you will be emitting. And you'll see, you won't just be content with this union, but the Queen of Cups indicates that you will truly be at the absolute peak of your most profound emotional connections. Yes. So the man who comes to you will definitely like you and you will like him. The 6th house. The 6th house is your body, your health, your very own physical space. Let's see if you'll have any problems. No, you won't be facing any health problems for the entire month of April. Moreover, I clearly see that you will be so completely absorbed in various activities and love and your work that you won't even have a single moment to think about illnesses or any other troubles. You're going through all of this with such ease, barely even noticing it. But what exactly awaits you in the 7th house? The 7th house signifies agreements, formal contracts, or perhaps some significant paperwork that you could be anticipating. What then is truly going to happen to you, Virgos? You can expect a specific union and certain agreements all connected to your personal relationships. For many of you, this could be a man who was initially quite hesitant to commit to long-term relationships with you, preferring only short-term engagements, yes. But now a man might change his mind, right? Because a love affair is clearly unfolding, which will find a very clear path for itself in these relationships. Yes, this means you'll want to be together and the man will change his mind and might make you hear a rather challenging and quite complex offer. Let's take a look. Expect substantial changes, yes, anticipate significant transformations, but they might also prove to be a little bit painful. This could involve an offer or something connected to relocation. Yes, someone might propose moving to a different country or simply a change of residence. I see that you won't really need this at first. You'll find yourself at a certain crossroads, wondering what decision to make, whether to sacrifice your feelings or, on the contrary, your place, the space where you live, the home you inhabit. But I see that you're able to follow someone, meaning you won't abandon him, you'll follow him. The wheel of fortune is telling you exactly that you can follow him. Well, that's not bad. Now, let's talk about the 8th house. The 8th house often signifies various forms of loss for you. However, these losses could potentially be quite significant or they might be relatively minor. So let's take a closer look and see what exactly is in store for you. Virgos, for the month of April, no losses whatsoever are foreseen for you. Everything that you undertake will bring you not just joy, but it will also bring you significant material rewards. All your obstacles, every single thing that you have initially gone through as a significant trial is now finally coming to an end. You are entering a brand new period where not just good fortune opens up for you, but also a moment of true recognition from other people. You will be noticed, you will be seen, yes, you will be highly sought after, and you will be interesting to absolutely everyone. All right, then, excellent. The ninth house. The ninth house, you see, represents some of your smaller budding endeavors, those projects you haven't even truly begun to seriously consider when or how you might actually bring them into reality, right? So let's take a closer look now at what specifically awaits you this April regarding these very small yet promising new undertakings. However, when it comes to your new initiatives, there's a certain aspect. Many people might include in their plan a person who is completely unattainable for them. Yes, it's a man. Yes, it's a person who might be near you, but he simply doesn't notice you. Let go of this thought. You absolutely don't need it. This isn't your role. It's not your character. You need to have a completely different kind of encounter. Just let it go and forget it, because if you get involved in this relationship, if this person does notice you and wants to be with you, then you'll gain a very negative experience, which could then completely ruin your entire outlook and future life. This is absolutely not for you. All right, then, let's talk about the 10th house. The 10th house represents the successful realization of your plans, the fulfillment of your deepest desires. What is it that you truly wish for? Girls, I want you to really think about what you would like to achieve or receive during April. Let's take a look and see to what extent it will come to pass. Well, I must tell you that your wish will indeed be granted, but not at this very moment. You might currently be in a state where your desires aren't quite right. You have a certain idea, yes, but that idea is very, very frivolous. Yes, it could later lead to some consequences. You absolutely do not need it. Implement it a little later, perhaps in 3 months or even 4, and only then will it truly bring you both satisfaction and new opportunities. For many people, this could mean relocating to a different country or perhaps taking a long flight somewhere, it's something that creates a sense of momentum, but without any real underlying resources to support it. You must first acquire your resources, and only then can you throw yourself into any challenges you desire. All right? The 11th house represents your friends, your close people, those who are ready to come to your assistance should you ever need their help. Let's take a look at what awaits you here. You'll have quite a harmonious month, Post the support from your loved ones, it will simply be right there for you, won't it? So, are we talking about some friends present here, or could it simply be a close circle of relationships with other women just like yourselves, These could also be people who work alongside you, but they wouldn't really engage with you on any sensitive or painful issues, would they? They will simply be present right there beside you, and they will create a very harmonious atmosphere for you, and you will truly feel yourself both completely protected and secure and feeling good and absolutely calm and balanced. So what exactly falls into our 12th house? Into the 12th house fall problems connected to other people who might create obstacles here, who might carry a negative influence, right? Or even negativity itself.
Let's go and find out what's going on here.
Looking at your past, there's a situation emerging connected to some kind of deception, specifically concerning money and financial matters. Someone close to you might have been involved in this fraud. It could be a man, yes, meaning it's a person who caused you a rather unpleasant situation and you took offense. But then again, these are events that are temporary in nature. I see that later on you'll be back on good terms once again. Yes, there will be communication. There will be a moment of restoring those connections that we've previously lost. However, there was absolutely no trace of any negativity here at all. Well then, Virgos, you have a truly wonderful and positive forecast ahead. I wish you all the very best of love, peace, and good fortune. And until we meet again,